Who is still pissing in phone boxes? Earth. No. Eggs. Oh my God. What is it? What's in this fucking wine? Easter egg is a nutritious meal.
Shat enough to pampers. I'm putting the shat in shat enough to pampers.
Shat enough to pampers. Hello and welcome to Bottoms Up with Alan Carr and Lee Peart.
This is our weekly drinks podcast where we tackle your wine questions and do our best to sound like we know our Malbecs from our Merlots.
Our Chardonnays from our Chablis.
Our Chateauneuf de Paps from our other wines.
Moving on. What's our wine today, Lee Peart?
Well, it is our welcome drink. Last week you brought a bit of champers. As always, we bring a welcome drink. It's my turn to choose. Now, I have chosen.
You've choose.
I've chewed through this bottle. And I am slightly nervous. I don't want to say this bad, but it's a Chlyder. A Chlyder. It is...
Wonderful.
It is Welsh, okay? And a Chlyder.
We love Wales.
We do. Now, let me tell you the story about this, okay? I was invited to a wine event in London.
A wine event? Was it a party? A wine event. It was an orgy.
It was my own appraisal.
Was you going to your wheelie bin?
Yeah, the recycling.
It's a wine event.
Just I turned up. No, I got invited to this event. And now I will say I didn't really know what it was. I didn't bother inviting you because I knew you probably was busy. So I took lovely Harry. Harry came along. Bless him, I felt bad because
why do I feel jealous?
What, that I've been hanging out with other people?
Yeah. Dirty Harry, why?
Join us next week where Harry will be co-hosting Bottoms Up.
I'll be directing it. No,
so,
carry on.
This
now,
is...
you don't normally associate Wales with wine.
I know. So it was a celebration of Welsh Vineyard. So this one is from the Dell Vineyard. I want to give a shout out to the Dell Vineyard in Monmouthshire. They gifted a bottle. They had a few, and this is their rosé. Do you like? Yeah.
I really like it.
And they gifted this bottle of Chlyder, and there's a story behind it. This is why I bought it. So back in 2021, it was their first harvest, all right? And they went away for a couple of days, and guess what? They came back, all the grapes gone. The blackbirds and the badgers stole the grapes.
Is this a genuine story?
Well, I don't think they've made it up. So basically, it was stolen by them, and that they have then, as an homage to them, they've called it. So a Chlyder is Welsh for the thief.
Oh, wow.
And as you can see there's a blackbird on there who stole all the grapes. This is so on their. So they, instead of having, because they scaled up, they've got like 12,000 bottles. The lady was saying, they only had 150 bottles after all the grapes were stolen.
No way, cheeky badger.
I know. Full up on grapes.
It's so lovely, though.
Slice. I think this was the one, if I remember rightly. Oh, yeah, it's very drinkable. It's got a sweetness to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But I think it was the one that's won an award. But I went to this event. Oh, my God. I was expecting to walk in. I thought, everyone's watching the Bottoms Up Wine podcast. I was like, yeah, we've been invited. We're honorary guests. Everyone's there with their tasting notes. They were writing things down. I had nothing. I was like, And then they had something that we've never seen before.
What?
A spittoon.
Nah.
They were spitting.
What is a spittoon?
They spit the wine into it. I've heard of this myth, but I never saw it in person until that day.
Well, you know why no eyes turned to you? You went with Harry instead of TV's Alan Carr. I would have worn the cloak, had the lantern.
You would have.
Anyone seen Traitors?
Those thieves sound like traitors. So yes, I thought I'd bring that. The Dell Vineyard, it's a Welsh, and it's a wine of Wales. I think we should be supporting them. And
yes.
And yeah, it's yeah.
I never ever go for Welsh wine, but I would definitely with this. Was it Chlyder?
Chlyder. Stolen by the birds and the badgers.
Have you ever gigged in Wales?
Have I gigged in Cardiff?
Cardiff, the Glee. I've done the Glee.
That's
I love that
great
down at
room.
Mermaid Quay. That's nice. Have you been to Chip Alley?
No, what's that?
It's an alley where they serve chips.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's
so it is
amazing.
literally Chip Alley.
Yeah, Chip Alley.
I went on a
You
little-
go there in Cardiff after you've had a night out, 3 a.m., VIP section.
Are you a what a flex. Come with me. I've got a place to take you. I VIP down in Chip Alley. Are you a gravy on your chips? Because I'm not.
What? Gravy?
Some people like chips and gravy.
Curry
Cheese.
sauce.
Oh.
Cheese.
Cheesy chips. Oh. Mwah. I wonder if we could do a cheesy chip special. What do we pair
What would
that
you have with cheesy chips?
Have a bit of mayo on the side.
No.
Why?
Mayonnaise.
Well, what do you like?
I like curry sauce.
Just with the chips.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Wales for a city break, okay? And
Which city?
Oh, it wasn't a city break, actually. It was like a weekend stay. Sorry, it was in the middle. It was rural Wales. I can't remember fully where we were, but we were in like the middle of nowhere. Went to this pub. I ordered a gin and tonic. I said, oh, can I have a gin? He serves me this gin and tonic. I said, he said, do you want a lemon with that? I said, oh, do you have a slice of orange? I said, like as a garnish.
Are you trying to get gay bash?
No. Do you know what he said to me? Orange? You're not in London anymore, mate. Sorry, I didn't realise you didn't have oranges in Wales.
Orange is a bit much. Come on.
A slice of orange is
You've
not
gone in
much.
there. The darts have stopped midair. The dog had gone like this. You'd minced in there.
I wasn't. Orange. I wanted pink grapefruit, so I stopped myself from saying it.
Have a day off. Pink grape.
That's the perfect gin garnish. Is a hill I will die on. And I nearly did on that Welsh trip. Yeah, sorry, orange. It's not a bad thing to ask for.
That's a lot to ask in
Side
Wales.
with him anyway. Listen, you've had a mare of it recently, haven't you?
No, I lost my phone.
Well, you didn't lose it. You left it in a dressing room. So you did. You went back on stage, didn't you?
I know. Went back on stage.
How was it?
It was wonderful. It's so nice to be on stage. Nervous all day, well, basically all week.
Because I bet, do people go to you, do you get nervous?
You always get nervous all the time.
Means
always.
you care.
Yeah, of course. And then I was buzzing with the reception. And then, of course, la, 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 minced out the door. Woohoo! Left my phone in the theatre. And then the theatre was shut all day. So I didn't have my phone with me. And then I finally got it back on Monday. So I had a sort of digital detox.
It was so funny because I'd gone on WhatsApp and said, how was the show? And it said, last seen yesterday at 8:30.
And you know what? I'm always on my phone.
Yeah, I thought, he's lost his phone. So I get a call an hour later from your brother. I just answered it. He's lost his phone, hasn't he? And he went, yeah, mate, he's lost his... Because you had to go to a payphone.
Payphone, which stank of piss. When does that... They always stank of piss, I know, but like, who's still...
That's their thing.
But who's... like old people, they stink of piss. Who is still pissing in phone boxes? And it was next to a toilet. Piss in the toilet.
I know, yeah.
So I go in there, I'm like, bleh. And then, now, hey kids, anyone here 50? No, okay. Listen to this story.
Gather round.
When you used to use a payphone before mobiles, you used to put your phone thing in the slot. You got to press the button now
Oh,
to go in the slot.
what do you mean?
Well, you don't just put it in. So put it in there, just hang in there. Press the button. I just shove it, give it in an extra shove. Stank of piss. And then one of them had emergency phone calls only. I said, I've lost my phone. It is an emergency. And then when I finally got my phone, I went, release.
Yeah.
5 missed calls.
Oh.
4 of them from you. No one gives a shit.
Did no one care?
No one cared. I could be dead.
And you couldn't get into your Mac, did you? You had a mare with your keyboard.
Yeah, because I tried to put in my passcode for the Wi-Fi and it's me 2 dogs' names and one of them's called Joyce and the J didn't work.
Oh, so you couldn't get in?
And I hate that when they go, you've used that password before. Yeah.
Yeah, who
I've
has
got fucking
different...
30 different accounts. I've got shopping to do. I can't come up with new. I'm not a machine.
Okay, don't stress. Calm down. Okay?
But they put you on pressure and then they go, oh, there's no symbol in this. And then you just end up putting exclamation mark. But listen, you like a wine as well. Have you ever had the facial recognition and you're so bloated from drinking wine that your phone doesn't recognize?
Yeah. Or you can't open your eyes the next day and you have to put your pin in.
I've been that pissed. You're like, what, like in Bird Box?
And doing it to yourself.
Isn't that, what's that the one with Bullock?
With Sandra Bullock, where he forces the eyes open.
All I want to know is me balance.
I do not want to know my balance after a night out, I tell you.
Oh my God, yeah. Why are you opening your eyes?
No, yeah. Just keep them
But yeah,
closed.
I just don't like that. And then they say, oh, your password's used on other accounts. I stop being fucking nosy.
I'm sick of, while we're getting this off our chest, data leak. It's been shown up in a data leak.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Let them into my Pinterest account. Steal those bloody colours of me paints.
Exactly. They're not Pinterested. They don't care. I'm just like, it's too much.
But I can't come up with new passwords every time.
Yeah, well, and now it's like you need a special number, you need a this, you need
You
a
got
that.
to put a character in
It's
there.
too similar to old ones. It's boring. Anyway.
Do you know what my original Yahoo account is? And don't try and hack it now because I've changed it.
Oh, your email address.
Yeah.
Because, what was your first email address? Camp.
And it was 4 letters, camp.
At yahoo.co.uk.
No, it was my thing. And then password was camp.
Oh, your password was camp.
Because it went, back in 1999, it said, for your password, describe you. And I went, camp. 4 letters, camp. They wouldn't accept that now, would they?
No, they wouldn't.
And don't try and check it out because it's changed. It's camp, exclamation mark. Ha, who's the idiot now?
So, Easter's coming up.
I prefer Easter to Christmas.
Well,
there, I've said it.
It's interesting because I don't care about Easter at all.
Oh, wonderful.
It's one
Thank
of my...
you to everyone celebrating Easter. We couldn't care less.
Why do you prefer it to Christmas?
I love Easter. It's got more of a drama. I don't want to piss off like religious people. Jesus died. Jesus came back to life.
I know. It's quite like a, ooh,
drama.
look who's back.
Woo, look who's back. Back again.
Thought you'd seen the last of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Rock went back, boom.
So you like Easter. Is it because of the eggs or is it because of the religious message? Or is it a bit both?
I like the religious message. Crucified.
Oh, yes, that message.
No, got crucified. Then he came back, which I love that rebirth, which of course is why we have eggs.
Is it?
Yes, earth. No, eggs. Oh my God, what is it? What's in this fucking wine?
God, this is the most brilliant religious education lesson I've
That's why I got acts from Songs of Praise. No, he comes back. No, what? Tell me again. Crucified, that's sad, on the Good Friday.
Crucified.
No. And then he comes back, and I think that is because it's spring, isn't it? Spring, rebirth.
Yes.
Rejoice. You feel like a new person.
Yeah. And it is it's when things start bubbling up, because it changes every year, doesn't it? Because I used to be like, why does it change every year? But it's something to do with the equinox or something, isn't it?
Oh, you've lost me there, love.
Well, listen.
Easter eggs, I'm going to be controversial now.
Okay.
I think they aren't as chocolatey as they used to be.
In what sense? As
They're
in
not
less...
as chocolatey as they used to be.
No. As in...
Then
as in
chocolate isn't as nice.
No, as in there's less of them, like they're smaller, or you mean like less sugar?
They're using less. It's not like it used to be. Easter egg chocolate is different from your twirl and your Kit Kat. It is like proper chocolate.
I just think unless you're a child, why are you getting an Easter egg? I just don't think it's a thing. I'm like...
You've never had a Kinder Surprise? It's a surprise.
Yes, I have, when I was 7.
It's a surprise. It's a toy, something to play with, and it's chocolate.
Something to play with, right. So what list your toys from your Kinder Surprise.
Well, I don't have a travel chess set.
Oh, here we go.
I've got to...
Yeah, okay. No, carry on.
If I've got a long journey, I get a Kinder Surprise, because I know I get a meal, something to play with.
A meal.
Like,
I love that.
Easter egg is a nutritious meal. And inside, sometimes you get like Smarties. That's dessert.
After your meal.
After my meal. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, Jesus.
You've never had an Easter egg?
No, I have had an Easter egg, but I don't know. Who's buying you Easter eggs?
I buy them myself.
Oh.
You don't buy yourself an Easter egg?
No.
Everyone's going, no!
Anything else left to say? No, it's fine. Do you know what? I'm going to buy you an Easter egg this...
Fuck off. I don't want your Easter egg.
Why?
You choke on it. I'm going to get you a Kinder Surprise.
Yeah, I'll choke
on the toy.
toy.
You can't. No, yeah, you can't. It says, there's a sign on it that says, do not give to child.
I'm not a child. Jesus would have been the perfect guest on Bottoms Up.
Why?
Well, he would have brought his own water, if you know what I mean.
Turned it into wine.
Very good. Very good.
Happy birthday, Jesus.
Happy-
Oh, no, he died.
And then he came back.
It's Christmas, isn't he? Right.
So to all celebrating, whether you've got an Easter egg or not, happy Easter.
Yes, happy Easter, everyone. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
We've all been there, sitting in a lovely restaurant, staring at the menu, going, oh, what goes with this? I need a wine. Help. Well, stress no more, because we're here to help, aren't we, Lee?
We are indeed. And in this brand new segment, we are choosing some of your favorite dishes and finding out which wine pairs perfectly with it. And we're being spoilt today by the lovely people here at the Broadcaster who are bringing in some Disco Scallops. I don't know why they're disco. We're about to find
I
out.
had a disco biscuit. What a night that was. They're not like digestives.
Well, we're about to find out Disco Scallops.
Okay.
It may be a very different ending. And a surprise wine that goes with it. So this segment is called The Perfect Pairing. Welcome,
gents.
Rich.
How you doing?
Chef at the Broadcaster. Thank you so much. I'm very well. How are
love
you?
it here. The
Do you?
food's delicious.
Okay. How much have you had?
Hello, stop it now. Now, scallops.
Okay.
Now, what are scallops again? Because someone told me they're a mermaid's clit.
Yeah, it's a good way when they're fresh.
When they're fresh.
So look, they're shellfish. We pan fry them. Jerusalem artichoke puree. They're pan seared with brown butter, apple gel, a little bit of apple and pancetta and sage.
Oh, delicious.
Okay. And they're perfectly paired
What
with this.
Oh, I've had that before. That's so lovely.
So this is the open house wine, which we launched this year. This one's called Ooh La La.
Yeah.
And it's nice and dry and crisp. Perfect with this.
Now, before we carry on, I do want to know, why is it Disco Scallops?
Okay, so there's a guy called Pete down in Cornwall. He has started to fish with the cages and they have flashing lights on them. And what it does is it attracts the scallops to swim directly in. So they come in.
It's like that with the gays. We're walking down the street. We see something flashing, we go in.
Yeah,
We
that's
do.
true.
But that makes me feel, I don't know whether it makes me feel
Well,
like sad
put it this
that
way,
these
it's-
scallops are being like, woo, party.
Yeah, and then, yeah. But it's better than the old method or one of the other methods where they just chuck the nets in, pull it across all the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, yeah,
Catch
yeah.
They have a
everything.
dance before they die.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if you know, Rich, but we started this podcast. The inspiration was we did wine tasting in Cape Town. People who have listened will know this. And so I think we need to have a taste of the wine first, just to see what it tastes
Yep.
like. And then we'll try the food. And hopefully the pairing will be perfect.
And the thing is, if that's the house wine back in the day meant the best. It sort of showed off the pub, didn't it?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of effort to-
house wine, but it should if it's right. And I've had that before, and it's delicious.
Okay, let's have a taste. It smells amazing. Nice, fresh. It smells light.
Oh, that's delish.
Okay, gents, I'm going to leave you to it. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So I like this. So this is, if we were going to order scallops, you would get the perfect pairing with a Sauvignon Blanc. So lovely, nice and fresh, that wine, isn't it? Should we tuck in?
Yeah, it's nice just drinking it, isn't it, without even having any food.
It is.
But
Which you can do, but, we can also pair it with scallops.
Oh,
Yeah, a bit of napkin.
I'm going to
there.
use my napkin because I've got beige trousers on.
Okay. So this is... What?
Okay.
Apparently, the crisp acidity cuts through the buttery scallops beautifully. So let's have a taste of these. Let's pick up the... God, all I can think...
Save on washing up on it, I might have a shell as a plate every time. No washing up.
Well... No washing up, but you'd have to go out and get the shells each time.
Yeah, I suppose swings and roundabouts.
Where's Alan? He's out looking for shells.
No washing up, though.
His water bills have gone right down.
Got hypothermia, though.
Oh, the butter. Oh, my God. That's delicious. There's also a bit of pancetta in there. So you've got the saltiness, you've got the butter there. Let's have a bit of this pancetta. And you've also got some apple puree. Oh my God, that's amazing. So
many different tastes.
And apparently, you pair that with this Sauvignon Blanc, Sauvy B. I know you hate it when I do a cab sav, but Sauvy B, that's what I call it. And like I said, the crisp acidity cuts through the buttery taste. It does affect the way you drink it. Because sometimes when I'm out, I'm like, you just get the wine you want. But actually, if you compare that perfectly, it's delicious, isn't it?
So delicious.
But you want, basically, apparently, the citrus and peach notes echo the freshness of the apple puree. So it complements that perfectly.
And also, I think, even if you're not having scallops, if you're having a fish dish, something like that, because it just goes together. You can't go wrong, can you, really?
No. And again, you're not a massive white fan, are you? But
this is so lovely.
Pair that perfectly, especially with summer coming up. Just imagine like being at the broadcaster. They've got a gorgeous roof terrace on top with a nice glass of ooh la la and a scallop. Oh.
And with the TV centre over there, you could see a celeb.
You could indeed.
David Dickinson.
Well, we've all got dreams.
You could. So, to round up, if you were having scallops, what kind of wine is that? What would you get with it?
So you want like a Sauvignon Blanc, like French. You want it to be crisp. You want acidic, so it cuts through. And you want the citrusy taste of it, which a Sauvignon Blanc generally is.
That was absolutely delicious.
Thank you, broadcaster. I'm going to finish this as well.
Thank you, Richard, love.
I want more scallops.
I want disco biscuits. Scallops. Now, our guest really knows his way around a wine aisle, especially if the wine bottles have got a yellow sticker on. He's here to save us money. It's the brilliant Andy, the affordable wine hunter. Hello, Andy.
Hello. Thank you for having me on.
Hi, Andy, welcome. First time on the pod.
It is.
You do watch it. You mentioned earlier. How are we getting on?
You're getting on very well. You've had lots of great people on, and I think you've learned a lot of the basics now.
Oh, thanks, love.
Yep.
Have we missed a trick? I mean, how can we get, it's Easter coming up. How can we get those bargains, those wine bargains? What do I do?
It's the perfect time of year. Most of the supermarkets, the sort of Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Asda, those kind of places, often have, in the run-up to any bank holiday weekend, 25% off mix 6. So if you can afford to just get 6 rather than 1, you can get some great bargains in at this time of year.
Because isn't that how you got into it? Did you used to go to France or something?
I did,
and bulk
yeah.
buy?
We live about half an hour away from the Channel Tunnel, and for 10 years used to go away twice a year to France with a few friends, stock up with wine from these stores over there.
How many would you buy?
120 each time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Un hypermarché?
Hypermarché. Calais wine. And there used to be a Majestic over there as well. And Calais Wine would pay for your crossing as well if you committed to buying wine. So you get a free day out too.
Oh my God, that's the kind of day out I would go on.
Yes. I know, me too. But Brexit and COVID put a stop to all of that. So I find myself back in the UK going, oh, all the wine's a lot more expensive than I used to paying. So, but then you see one supermarket's got an offer on 1 week. The next week, someone's got an offer on. The week after that, someone else has got an offer on. So I just started to talk about that on Instagram, did a little wine exam, which was like a light bulb going off my head to sort of say, oh, I now understand this world a lot more than I used to. And just found that people were really interested to know what's on offer this week, what's on offer next week.
Because you know what I love you? You're like Martin Lewis.
Martin Lewis of wine.
Martin Lewis for people like me, alkies.
Yeah, a drunk Martin Lewis.
Yeah.
Yes, but drink responsibly.
Yeah, always drink responsibly. We've got Easter bank holiday coming up. What should people be putting in their Tesco trolley or Sainsbury's trolley? Or Lidl trolley?
Or Asda.
Or farm food? Anyway, I haven't got time for this.
There is something about the bank holiday where all the supermarkets think that the great British public is just going to go out there and get loads more wine. And that's a good thing for us. Great thing. But in terms of what you put in your trolley, I mean, anything that's on offer, anything that's got a bargain on it, particularly those...
Anything that's got a bargain on it, come on, love.
If it's what you like. It's, the wine game is about buying what you like at the end of the day. So if you like something and if you want to drink Blue Nun, I don't want to drink Blue Nun, but if someone does, then they should buy that.
Would you judge someone if you saw someone with Blue Nun in the basket and a Black Tower and what is it, Lambrini?
A little bit.
You would judge
a little bit. Only because there's so much better out there. There's so many other wines to enjoy. There's so many great flavors. And so it's just, I would like people to just experiment a bit more than that. I think really anyone who just buys the same wine day in, day out, week in, week out is just missing out on so much that's out there.
Because also, I guess, with wines, you don't really ever have individual bottles reduced down, do you? But you have like multi-buy offers. That's the main thing.
No, they're the individual. As long as you get a mix of 6. So you can get any 6 bottles and then you get the discount off all of that. But the real trick is if you get the double discount. So my favorite, the people say you're the affordable wine hunter, you do £6 wines, but sometimes, what I'd rather say is look at a bottle that's normally 10 or £11, in fact, like this one. It's then on offer down to like £8.25.
Right.
They then do mix 6 on top of that, and suddenly you're getting this £11 bottle of wine for just over £6.
Ooh.
That's how to buy a £6 bottle of wine, not to go start from the bottom up and go, I'm going to get this one at £6.
Because what I like to do is pretend to have a baby in a pram, little 5-finger discount, push the pram out. You get it all free.
Yeah, that's great advice. I mean, Martin Lewis would condone that.
Even Martin Lewis is going, wow, what a saving.
The Martin Lewis
100% saving.
It's a different Martin Lewis.
No. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. What's your go-to? What's your favourite wine?
Well, I also want to know what's your favourite supermarket, or is it like Sophie's Choice for you? You can't choose.
It is a bit like Sophie's Choice. I think that they've all got some great wines in them. Some of them are better than the other ones, but they've all got some good ones to get in.
I guess, do the savings, push you into different stores? So whichever store has the best saving. But how do you find them out? Are you just always going around supermarkets, nebbing at the savings?
Quite often. I mean, certainly to start with, but now I'm
nebbing around.
Nebbing? What the
nebbing? Like nebbing around. Like, oh, what
is that? A Grimsby phrase?
Probably nebbing. You've heard nebbing.
I haven't.
Oh, that was
nebbing.
Yeah. Oh, that's giving me like nebbing.
Yeah, nebbing's like, oh, what you nebbing at? You're nebbing. You're nosying. Nosing at the savings, you never.
So I do a lot of that, do a lot of nosing about, but I get to go to a lot of the supermarket press tastings. So I get to taste them all in advance and go whether I like them or don't like them.
They invite
and then
you.
I kind of wait until they're on offer, and that's when I start promoting them a bit more.
Because what we forget is when we go, supermarket wine and all that, but they have a dedicated team. They have probably the best sommeliers. They know. So in a way, it's a bit snobbery. Oh, supermarket wine. I know I don't want to put you on the spot, but who's got it right? Just name a supermarket that they always think ahead. Is there anyone like, can you at least give us one that you like?
I think it depends on price point.
Okay.
I'll spin it that way. If you're comfortable spending over £10 a bottle, then,
your Waitrose customers are going to spend a little bit more, and maybe your Sainsbury's taste your difference and all that.
And if you're in the lower end, then your Aldi's and your Lidl's are your better bet to go. They have some good wines in there at quite low prices.
Yes, Aldi wins best wine. all
And
the
we
time,
did,
doesn't it?
we did with Alex James from Blur. We did a Whispering Angel dupe taste test, and
Yep.
it was actually the Screaming Devil from Asda, I think it was, that came out on top. Can I just get this off my chest with Tesco?
He ain't going to slag off Tesco,
No,
is he?
and it's fine. But you go to Tesco. This is £20, but if you've got a club card, it's 4p. Like they are forcing you to get a club card, which I do have, but those club card discounts are massive sometimes.
But at least you don't have to pay for a club card.
No, you don't.
But, we've invited him on to talk about supermarket wine. Let's not gripes. There was a spillage, in Lidl the other day. It was there for an hour.
I was cleaning it
How
up.
how can you come on here? he's here
They
to talk
wouldn't
about wine.
refund
He's
my-
not Mr. fucking Tesco.
So what did you, because this is your full-time job now, but what did you do before this?
I did a very big corporate job and did lots of Excel and PowerPoint and other things like that.
Okay, so you've really changed.
I really changed. This is just the last 4 or 5 years, just pursuing passion projects.
Yeah.
And wine is one of those. So
Well,
yeah.
that's like
yeah.
us, isn't it? We just love wine. We love wine. So listen, what's this then? What are you going to teach us?
Well, watching the past shows, I think you've learned a lot along the way. You've done mouthfeel.
Thanks for saying that.
Thanks for lying.
You've done mouthfeel. You've done length. You've learned lots of things.
Girth.
Okay, we can't wait for that
episode,
module.
but that might be another one. But
That's
so
coming
I
up.
Bring it on.
It's time for you. You've covered one of the themes I do is lesser known grapes and regions are your friends, and I think you've learned about that because you've done some Romanian wine, you've done some Lebanese wines. Another theme I've got is the neighbours of the famous. So this is sort of leveling up a little bit from some of the basics you've done before.
Neighbours of the famous. So is this in terms of like regions?
Because
Exactly
you know
that.
what? I'm the same with a rosé. If I see Provence, I go, oh, yeah. And like Malbec, if it's Argentina or Chile, I go, oh, that. So if you want to save a bit of money, sometimes maybe just look to the left or the right of that place and you can still get the same thing.
Well, you've teed that up very nicely.
Thank you.
Provence rosé, if you break it down, it comes from the south of France. We know where that is.
Yeah.
It's made from predominantly 3 grapes, Grenache, Syrah, and Sanso. And it comes from that area. So what's next door is Languedoc-Roussillon, which is the bit between Montpellier and Spain, basically. Still in the south of France, still same climate. And they make their rosés out of the same 3 grapes a lot of the time. And that's exactly what we've got here. So you've got one just next door to Provence, that's essentially the same kind of wine and is usually a few pounds cheaper.
Isn't it? So it's a bit like, if you're in Brighton, Hove, you're paying for the postcode,
It is, isn't it?
Like-
Postcode lottery.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll get a lot better bars and clubs there than you might do in Worthing, though. I don't know.
Well, yes, exactly. But you're still getting the same experience.
So I got duped when I came down from Manchester. I lived in Manchester, Stretford, and then I moved to a house that went, with Crouch End borders. And I felt like Hyacinth Bouquet because I went to the bank, what's your postcode? I said, Crouch End borders. Upper Holloway. I'm like, excuse me? But I was told they sold it to me.
Yeah, but it's a 1 minute walk down the road and you'd be in
I
Crouch
know.
End.
But if I did wine in Upper Holloway, it'd be the same as Crouch End Borders.
But slightly cheaper.
Exactly. I don't know why I started this story.
Well, I'm hoping that this slightly cheaper has got better results than some of the
But
other.
like,
slightly
what you're
cheaper
saying,
stuff. Yeah.
what you're saying essentially is you're going to get pretty much the same tasting wine for
Same soil.
same soil, same climate, same way it's made. In many cases, like you said with this bijou, same grapes, but a different price point. So rather than being sat in a cafe or a restaurant or bar, whatever, going, Côtes de Provence, they might say, Côte, what is it?
I started so well, Lee.
I know, I thought I'm on it here.
Oh my God, I'm
How'd you say that?
The Languedoc-Roussillon. Now, quite often you have to look on the back rather than look on the front.
Oh,
so
okay.
the
So
back
what's
of this will tell you.
Coteau de Béziers.
That's the Coteau de Béziers is an area within the Languedoc, but on the back it'll say Languedoc. On the back it'll
You've
say.
got a bit of an accent. You can say all these things. Are you
bit.
bilingual?
Well, he's been to
No,
France over
I've been
Calais
to
all
France,
the
but I
time.
do get pulled up quite a lot.
Calais on a booze cruise. I mean, it's not Michael Palin, I'm sorry.
You're so right.
Bonjour.
Yeah,
10 bottles of red, please. S'il vous plaît. No, I'm not. No,
you're quite
true,
right, you're
but
quite
you have a lovely accent. But
it's
going to a
super.
hypermarché.
Yeah, the wine snobs do sometimes come after me and say, "Oh, you haven't pronounced that correctly." It's like, but, you know, it's not about that. It's about this is the bottle, this is what it's called, this is how much it costs. And as I said, this one here, £11, you can pick it up for probably about £6.50 if you get those bargains right.
Wow.
Which is very good
And
for
it's
us.
so delicious. It's so
I mean,
smooth.
if you
like
gave me
it?
that, I
Love
would
it.
just guess it was
Really
Côte de
good.
Provence. It's got the colour, the nice paleness that I love.
No clack.
No clack.
Hate the clack.
Hints of strawberry.
Let's have a go. Strawberry.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. You can't taste strawberry. You can just taste wine, can't you?
Wine.
I'm getting
wine.
wine.
Getting
Nice
wine in a glass.
Before we move on to this red,
yeah.
what do you have like a secret hack where like do you need to know loads about wine, or what's your kind of hack in terms of like, because you might see loads of discounts but not know what the best one is. Like I don't want to, if something is a bit cheaper, because I've got this thing now and it's probably in my head, if it's cheap, I sometimes think hangover.
Yep.
And I'm like, God, this is going to make me feel a bit like bad tomorrow. So I would rather pay a little bit more, you know, avoiding that. What's the hack where I can find, you know, what discounts are the ones where you can still trust that they're not?
I think what you're sorry, this sounds. I think what you're saying is what, because we're the same. It's buzzwords, isn't it? You're after work. You just look at that. What is the buzzword that you look for on the back of the thing? You go, oh, this. I'm in safe hands.
Yeah.
That's hard because it's about what you like. So yeah, you're right. I'd say the
So if
ones
you like red, say you like a red, what would you look at?
Well, I think there's one hack for red is you can't go wrong with Côte de Rhône. Now, the pedants will get me there because it's really the Rhône, but that doesn't rhyme. So, but I would say you can't go wrong with Côte de Rhône.
Can't do wrong with Côte de Rhône.
Yeah. There's some great ones around between £5 and £6. There's some great ones around at £20, but you can never normally go wrong with that one. On the reds.
That's
All right.
good. That's good to know.
And it rhymes, so you can remember it. Just don't
We
tell
had
the
a
snob people.
Côte de Rhône last week with Tom Gilby, actually. He brought them in.
He knows his stuff.
It was the one where we preferred the 3-year one, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. And there was another one that was 20. Oh, it stank like an Oxfam.
So let's move on to... Let's move on to this red. So what's this? So the neighbour, where's this live next door to?
I know that you like Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
I love a Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
You're
is
smooth, Andy.
God, Andy.
Right.
Wow.
Do you
So-
like a Châteauneuf-du-Pape?
I do like Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
I used to
But
drink
is it-
that back in the day. I used to think I was it. I used to love.
But it's expensive.
It is. It is.
expensive.
And actually,
Sometimes they have that on, sometimes I'm in the supermarket.
Club
on
card offer.
I know.
I know.
I'm like that. And I go, there's been a mistake.
I know. So get it while you can.
I know,
Before they
honestly.
find out.
Yeah, it's normally 20 quid, 25 pence.
Yeah.
As they did one before Christmas for 10. They dropped it like that for a week. Yeah. So I put that all over my Instagram.
I'm like a Pavlov dog. Can't help it.
Auto glass repair.
Auto glass replace.
Nice. So, neighbour of Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
So Châteauneuf-du-Pape, what makes Châteauneuf-du-Pape? Again, you've got the grapes, okay, that go into it. There's a load of those, particularly around Syrah. Grenache is the main one. Mourvedre, there can be up to 14. It's in the southern Rhône.
This is delicious.
And so what is just across the Rhône River is an area called Lirac. And it makes...
I think I've heard of this.
Yeah. And the other distinction of that area is that it has these large stones on the ground, that warm up during the day. They're about this big. They're called galets roulés. And they warm up and they retain heat. And in the evening, they then pass some of that heat back onto the grapes as well. So that helps keep them warm at night, which helps to concentrate the flavors over the season. So it's one of the things that make Châteauneuf-du-Pape what it is. In Lirac, just across the river, they've got all this as well. It's just people don't really know about Lirac so much. So Châteauneuf-du-Pape, £20-25. Lirac, this one's from Majestic, £12.
And how
amazing.
far, in terms of minutes getting there, is it? How far
To a
away?
Majestic, about 10. Depends where you live, really.
It's one in most towns.
Depends where the other taxi goes for the route.
From Chateauneuf-du-Pape, I mean, how far is Lirac?
The Rhone is about as wide as the Thames,
Right.
around there. So how fast you can get across the river.
Just popping over.
Popping over, yeah.
Oh my God.
So find the nearest bridge.
This is so brilliant, honestly. I know you heard of Lirac. I've never heard of Lirac, and I wouldn't take a chance on that. But this is really delicious.
And so what would you say then is the best region that you can bank? What would you go, right, you're in safe
Which
hands?
one? Which wine, though? Which colour? Why?
Well, the Rhone is the Côte de Rhone, which is the broader region around where these both come from as well. Actually, is generically is quite good.
So you're always in safe hands.
You're
with
always
the red
pretty
and
much
a
in safe
Rhone.
hand with the reds that are there. Yeah.
Okay.
White is a harder game, and white I find is so much more difficult because
Is it subjective
It is.
more?
Some people really love Sauvignon Blanc. Some people hate it. Some people love Chardonnay. Other people hate it. So it's really hard to say which one's which. I mean, I actually like the ones in the middle. You've had a couple of Viogniers on here, I think. over the weeks, but they don't necessarily come from a certain region. But if I was saying to someone, they go, "What should we have for a party?" I always say, avoid the Sauvignon Blancs, avoid the Chardonnays because they're too divisive.
They're a bit divisive, yeah.
Get the things like the Viognier, which everybody loves, the real crowd
Pickpool.
pleasers. Pickpool's pretty much there as well. And so it's not so much a region, it's more the grape, I would say. And you can bank on something that's a crowd pleaser.
How can you tell? This is the thing, though. How can you tell, if this is a £6 bottle of wine with a discount, how do I know that that's going to be good still?
You ultimately, you still don't. I mean, ultimately, there's no one way. There's a little code in the bottom corner that says, this is great, you like it. That's where you do have to sort of know what you like.
Yes. And
know
just
what you're
research it a
familiar
bit.
with or trust someone like me. I would don't say, well, there's lots of other people who do what I do as well, but it's like, go with someone who you know their recommendations. You tend to have a similar palate to them. And if they say, oh, I like this one, I like that one, then just go along with that advice. It's easy.
And is it a bit like food? Is organic wines mostly usually more expensive because of the organicness?
They can be a bit more expensive. It depends. There's a lot of, organic. Is it natural? There's a lot of different phrases. Is it biodynamic that kick around in the wine world that get a bit more complicated. Not necessarily better, just different.
And do you have a thing on your Instagram like where you alert people, where you go, listen, currently, if you want to go out and get this, head over to Asda, Sainsbury's, Tesco, whatever.
I just post it 2 or 3 times a week, depending on what's on offer, and a few stories. If I'm going around a supermarket and I see just an absolute banger of a bargain, it's like...
So you're like a
See,
consultant.
I wish we got those instead of like earthquakes and stuff. On your phone, alert.
Much happier.
Oh my God. There's a Malbec half price, Lidl.
Instead of like flood warning.
Chateauneuf-du-Pape, half price.
Yes.
That's it.
Internet will be down for half hour. Boring. So listen, I know you must be bored shitless of answering this question. But why are, oh God, this might be a boring question, but why are some wines in a discount and stuff? Is it just them giving it a little
how do they
boost?
decide it?
I mean, that's a stupid question. I don't know.
No.
It's like you said, sometimes Chateauneuf-du-Pape, oh my God, a bargain. And then but is it beyond our recognition, or they just fancy giving?
Sometimes they've got something that's on promotion that they've got on promotion, but other times, at certain times, particularly around Christmas, they just want to get you in the shop, right?
Yeah.
They know if you come in to get a bottle of wine, you're not going to just leave with that bottle of wine. You're probably going to leave with half a trolley full of stuff as well.
Of course,
so if they can get you in with this Chateauneuf-du-Pape's on at half price, which is an amazing deal, you're going to walk out with a lot more of that, especially around Christmas time. So before Christmas, you get a lot of those. It is all marketing, and they might be losing money on that bottle of
Because
wine,
you know what they do,
which is our gain,
don't you? You know, supermarkets, the milk always the furthest away.
So
Why?
you have to go through
so
the
you
stop
have to
to get
go
it.
through when you pass that Chateauneuf-du-Pape.
I always wondered why that was at the back.
Always at the back.
And they have fresh bread in the thing.
Yeah, always at the back. Because if you're popping in for a loaf or milk, the essentials, nappies as well. You ever seen nappies at the front of the store? No, you haven't. And by the time you get to them, they've shit themselves.
No one wants to see nappies.
Oh my God, Chateauneuf-du-Pape, half a...
Chateauneuf-du-Pape. You're putting the chat in Chateauneuf-du-Pape.
Chateauneuf-du-Pampers.
Chateauneuf-du-Poop. Sorry, Andy, we are taking this seriously. Oh, God.
Oh, No.
All right.
no,
I think that is really interesting. So, okay,
Poor
let's
old
just,
Andy. We are quizzing
let's
him.
just recap. If you love a
Can
Côtes
I
de
just have
Provence,
a little bit
of
more of
course
that?
you
It's
can.
so lovely.
If you-
Honestly, you've opened my mind.
If you-
opened my mouth.
So, if you love a Côtes de Provence, which I think a lot of people do, it's very popular,
It's the
isn't
big
it?
one to go for, yeah.
And basically, a lot of people just say pale rosé. You think Côtes de Provence. If you want to go to Languedoc, is
Yep.
it? Languedoc. Languedoc. You will get pretty much the same taste for a
few
quarter
pounds
of the
cheaper.
price, okay? And perfect if you are having parties as well, if you're buying a load of wine.
Yes.
If you're buying quite a lot, that ends up saving you 20, 30 quid, doesn't it?
Yeah, loads.
And so for this one, Châteauneuf du Pape,
Lirac.
Lirac.
Don't be
over the river.
scared to pop over the river and go to Lirac to get a nice red.
Remember that. Pop over the river, jump in the boat, jump in the canoe, off you go to Lirac.
However you want to get there. And you'll love the results. And that's just two of them. And then there's so many more you can do that with as well.
What's your handle on Instagram?
At Affordable Wine Hunter.
Okay, perfect.
Lots of bargains there.
Oh, thank you so much. You've been oh my God, you just blown me mind. It's amazing.
And you
Thank
need
you.
to pitch that idea where you do like alerts that push through to your phone.
Well, they're on my stories. There's quite a lot of them go out, but I can't push them to you necessarily. You just have to keep checking
No,
Instagram,
but maybe that's a new
unfortunately.
platform.
But so many people spend the whole day doing this that
Well,
hopefully
do you know
I'll pop
what?
up, you know?
Just take Alan's number and just send him the
Send him a-
text directly.
Give a
Yeah,
couple of
he'd
key
like
wines.
that.
He'll
Yeah,
pay
never
you a
go.
monthly fee.
Yeah. And if I'm in there and buying some nappies, I'll pick up some wine.
with the Châteauneuf de Poop.
Hopefully my canoe's arrived. If you've enjoyed this episode, why not join the Bottoms Up crew? Follow us on Spotify and Apple, and you'll have a brand new episode dropped on your phone every week.
Yeah, you don't want to miss an episode. Please do give us a 5-star review as well. It really, really helps us on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple. And do get in touch. We love hearing from you at Bottoms Up Show for your questions, your queries, or your general dilemmas.
And don't forget to drink responsibly. Go to drinkaware.co.uk for more info. Bottoms Up with Alan Carr and Lee Peart is a Listen production.
See you next week. And as ever,
Bottoms up.
bottoms up.